Hello YouTube, this is a reroll review of Mont Barbados Rum Eclipse Heritage Blend. Yeah, there you go. 6 years ago, did a review of this particular rum. We are picking up again, see if it holds up to the review I had last time. A decisive change is the label, as well as the verbiage on the back. The verbiage on the back 6 years ago was much more complicated, much more complete than a small little verb here. The thing about the verbiage here now states that it was matured in American whiskey casks. That was not in the last one. And it says makes an iconic rum punch or can be enjoyed with your favorite mixer. That usually is a sign to me that whoever has made their product knows that it's not all that great and prefers you to hide it in a cocktail. Not on the last time I said that. Well, not on the last 6 years ago did I say that, but it does now. So still. There we go. No cork. It smells like paint thinner. I haven't even poured it yet. So the critters don't knock it over. Bam. It is a nice caramel with heavy yellow tones to it. And a heavy alcohol base. Paint thinner like. Strong, bitey. There's gonna be a lot of burn to this. The last review, I was able to pick out all these different notes all through it, and I'm not getting that this time. Some vanilla, orange, I should be able to get spices, but I'm not getting any spices out of it. Just a very, excuse me, very heavy alcohol. As it even breathes, it's just not quite getting past that. So, the nose, at best. Well, now we got flavor. Get past that nose. There is a ever so light burn, ever so light bite, more watered down, tempered down. Just real quick here. There we are. Ever so light, almost like it was watered down. Orange, apricot, vanilla, shades of cinnamon, banana. Long hang time. It wants to burn you. It wants to bite you. Just doesn't have the strength to do it. It's the watered down part I'm not a fan of. And oddly, it comes to you from the beginning, not the end. Many of whiskeys or even beers will start off strong and end watery. This particular rum, it's even rums, this particular rum comes in watery then builds up strength from there. There's a sugary to it, an icing, hiding way in the back. Yeah, this is one of the ones where if you're gonna have this neat, if you have this neat, you need to let it breathe for quite a bit. Now, I know or have heard of some who will let their drink breathe for as long as 15 minutes or more. I am too impatient to do that, but definitely give it some chance to air out its grievances, and then seemingly it will play nice after that. But as it goes along, it does get better. Sip by sip, taste by taste. That watery still remains, but it becomes less and less intrusive. Now, in this, I said this would be good in a cocktail 6 years ago. I believe that still holds true now. It is very gently layered, and the cocktail will do nothing but ruin that. You throw ice into it, that will ruin it as well. It is on the edge of bad, but it's so close to it. All of the highlighted notes. You are at the tip. You're at the tippy top of the mountain. You're at the edge, the very fine edge of the cliff of this. Any further, and it is over with. And that's what you got here. It's just on that bleeding edge. So, a cocktail, I think it would contribute to a cocktail. It would do well in a cocktail, but you lose all of its special notes in a cocktail. If you drink it neat like it is here, you're going to get all your notes out of it, all the subtleties, and there's a lot of subtleties in this. If you give it enough time, enough tries, you'll get a lot of subtleties. But anything added to it, ice, a dash of water, anything along that line, I think would push it past the edge, and then you're going to get nothing but mud in a glass. Like I said, it's that close to going over. Anything would toss it over. A bad sneeze, and over it'll go. So be careful, be warned when you try this. In the review back then, I said it's worth the cost of admission, which means whatever you pay for in your area. In my area, it ran me a little over $20 American in the middle of the empire. So take all that with your taxes and whatnot, and what year it is, and when you try it, you're going to go, yeah, that's about a $20 bottle of rum. Yeah. And considering rums can go anywhere from $15 to $40, $50, like, wow, that's pretty much on the rear end of it all. That's like on the bottom of the foot. Yeah, but most rums are around the $20, $30 mark. And, we base it off of that crowd. It floats in quite nicely. So the price is about right for what you're going to get. When you look at it, yes, what you expect is what you're going to get. There is no real hiding of anything with this particular rum. So yes, it is still worth the price of admission. Now I'm getting a better nose out of it. Now the alcohol is fading out pretty fast. I'm getting much better layers out of it. Yeah, this is definitely pour it, let it sit for at least, this video is what, 9 minutes long by now? Yeah, let it sit for at least 10, 15 minutes. I think you'll get your peak of it. You'll get a better enjoyment out of it than just pouring it right out of the bottle and tasting it then. yeah, it needs to sit and work its thoughts out. But that's just some of my thoughts. So compared to back then, not a lot has changed. Uh, it is still an okay rum. My thoughts: give it a try. Definitely give it a try, I should say. Mont Eclipse, a re-roll of the review. And if you're looking for any great changes, well, there really wasn't any. Hell, it's still the same hat. So, give it a try. See what you think. Like I said, it's worth the money, but you're not paying a whole lot for it, so keep that in mind. Any comments about this? Down below, be warmly accepted, as always. Or better yet, go out, buy it, try it, and hell, re-roll your review. If you did this a long time ago, sucker's been around, and do a re-roll yourself and see if it holds up through the ages on your taste palate. Apparently, this works great on the nose, but this old sniffer now, this ain't cutting it. Or maybe it's the rum. Let's see what you have to say. So buy it, try it, do a review on the YouTubes, and let's hear your thoughts. So until next time, re-roll, maybe a brand new, who knows? The world is sketchy, you never know. But until next time, keep on drinking.